What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Kate out the party. I am your host with the most. I'm also quite nasty on those ones and twos because you know I make it do what it do. Yo, favorite, your side chick's favorite DJ, okay? Because the side chicks are a lot more fun. All right, y'all, we got a pretty good scoop. we got a pretty. I see my sister shaking her head. Uh, we got a pretty good, interesting show today. It is called Pimps in the Pulpit. Pimps in the Pulpit. Hello, Struck by Lightning. How are you, ma'am? How's it going? How's it going? Appreciate everybody looking at my last video, maybe an hour before the show started. Y'all wanted a banger, so I gave y'all a banger. So make sure y'all share that video. Talking to my YouTube audience because we're live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. So yes. All right, y'all. Let's get started. All right, pools in the pulpit. Pimps in the pulpit. Pimps in the pulpit. All right, so I would like to introduce y'all. My co-host. She is my everything. I love her to
I ain't got
death.
no Starbucks this week.
Please be quiet as I'm doing your introduction, please, ma'am. Thank you. And she is my big sister. Um, uh, she don't play about me, and I don't play about her. One of y'all favorites, Miss Lovebug, in the building. How are you doing, ma'am? How's everything going?
Hey guys, I would be better if I got Starbucks this week from my brother, but to each its own. Other than that, I'm good. Hi, people.
Thank you for
That's
doing
it.
it, every again. There we go. I appreciate it. And you got that Starbucks coming, ma'am. Um, the next person I'd like to bring on is she from Louisiana. You hear me? She's that bounce queen. You understand me? She be getting the party going. The party started everything. She is your host, your favorite host. Okay, she's incredibly talented. She did a fashion show this week, and also she did she hosted a show with the Yang Yang twins, Diamond. Not Diamond, I meant Princess from Crime Mob, and a few other celebrities at Stampede this weekend. She did her damn thing. Y'all know her, y'all love her. Incredibly talented and funny, and she be having them spicy bowls on point. Miss
Amen.
Miss Izzy the Bad. You heard me?
Hey yo, hey yo.
How you doing, man? How's everything going?
I'm doing good, baby. In here just whipping like it's stir fried. Hey, whipping in the kitchen like it's stir fried.
Stir fry. Hey.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
What?
Lord.
Yeah. What you got coming up this week? You got anything coming up? What's going on? What's going on in
Um,
the world?
Nothing this week. I don't have nothing coming up too much this week. Except I have a catering to do Saturday. But other than that, I'm just in the kitchen, baby, getting these spicy bowls, getting these seafood boils and all that. I got food for every day this week. Even the days I'm working, I got food going.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Amen. She said amen to Starbucks right now myself. She want the Starbucks.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all being here, and we got a few more panelists to end to have. Uh, my guy, he is part of the Track Assassin DJ crew. Um, uh, one of my brothers from another. You know what I'm saying? He also did his thing this weekend at the fashion show. Did his thing with the music. Okay, even under technical difficulties that had nothing to do with us or him,
Yeah, right.
still had the motherfucking slappers. You did, because that's what we
You's
do.
a hey.
We that's what we do. My nigga, you know what I'm saying? My brother, DJ, the magnificent DJ, yo, Boogie. Welcome
Ooh, hey,
to
hey.
the
As long as they
show,
hating on,
sir.
right.
Appreciate you being here.
Hey. As long as you hating on me, I'm doing something right. DJ Boogie, aka Miss Tip That Bartender. Y'all better make sure y'all tip my bartender. What's up, everybody? Hey, love bud. I'll buy you some flowers, girl.
I don't want your flowers.
You
He
ain't
gonna
getting
buy
it.
you some flowers.
Them flowers I can't take to the pulpit.
Good, because I don't plan on going there, because I plan on doing some pimping in the pool pit. I don't want you up
Mm,
there anyway.
good. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
I'm going to get struck down. You come up to my pool pit.
You sure enough right.
Boogie, what you got going on this week? Anything coming up? Anything anybody where they can follow you and all that? Yeah.
The 21st, I got a birthday party to do. 31st, I got a birthday party to do. Uh, July, as far as July goes, you know who come every July, and for the past 3 years, me and him been, collaborating. I got my Supreme Entertainment. Shout out Supreme ENT.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they got Boosie coming. I'm gonna be a part of that as well.
Hey, yeah,
I'm working.
Boosie Boo,
That's cool.
Boosie Boo. All right, all right.
I've been hitting the big stages lately.
Well, congratulations. Now let's change that attitude and it'll be magnificent.
He did
God
good.
damn, you always why you hating on me?
Ain't nobody hating on you. I'm just saying
I
what I
love you.
feel.
As much shit as you talk to
Do
me,
you want me to be fake? Do you want me to just smile in
it's
your
all right.
face like everything's okay?
When I see you, I'm gonna push you on the floor.
And again, I'll shoot you to the floor
You ain't the only one.
because you know I got what I got. Boy, don't play.
Can we
Hey, you
stop the
know I
black
got
on
what I
black
got.
crime? Let's stop the black crime and be
Hey,
positive.
All right.
it'll be a three-way shooting triangle because we
Oh
gonna.
Well,
Jesus.
get it, let's go. But just know that one you got pointed at me, there's two pointed at you, and maybe three, because my
Family,
brother better pull his.
Ah,
this is
damn
a
it!
Shit, hey,
family
It
I
show.
escalated quickly.
he,
Escalated real quick.
he
I know
No,
what you feel
no,
irritates
about
me.
it.
I
no, no,
apologize to the
no.
people.
Hey, behave.
Right?
Yeah.
I ain't even did nothing to your motherfucking
You
ass.
t- you you got on here. You showed up. That's what you did. You showed up.
Yeah, that's what normally haters do. They be
I'm
mad
not about to be charged as an accomplice
when
to
you
some
show up
shit
and
I
pop
had
out.
nothing to do with.
Mhm. I
You
know. Can
you,
we please just
you ought to
go and
be
get this
happy
over
I
with?
popped up. Look, I know it's
Okay.
not for me to show up.
Can we get started, please?
All
Oh,
right.
that's
All right.
amazing.
I
Now,
bet you
last
flowers.
but not least, my guy, extremely funny. He also done a hosting gig for me. We're gonna get him on that comedy stage because he's just that funny. Uh, this man has no chill whatsoever. Okay, ever. That's why he's called Mr. No Chill. Also one of y'all favorites. Mr. No Chill, thank you, sir. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here.
Yo, what's happening? All right, I'll make you a deal. Somebody help me structure my jokes. I'll get on the stage and do a comedy thing for you. All right. You already talked me into hosting an event where you was DJing, which
And
was
you
a hell
killed
of a
it.
good
And
time.
you killed
It was a good time. You feel me? I'm down to
it.
do that again. So if you need a hype man, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You need a co-host. Yeah, I got you. Right? If you need a pretend boyfriend, ladies, I got you. Okay, I'll charge you my rate. All right, 50 for the night. I got you.
He said a percent.
I'm just saying, we
Boyfriend,
got to get money.
right?
All right,
Boyfriend.
hustle by any means.
Okay, I ain't mad at that, bro. I ain't mad at that. Y'all heard what he said, ladies. You know what I'm saying? All right, we gonna bring it all in. Appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you guys. We gonna get to these questions. Okay. Now I worked really hard on these questions. I really thought pretty. It was pretty thoughtful on how I wrote these questions. Um, so bear with me.
May Christ be with us.
Uh, all right. Reason why I titled the show "Pimps in the Pulpit" is because we had a little thing going on this week. A certain person went viral. Mr. Drewski, he's the comedian, and he kind of put a mirror to the mega church pastors. And maybe just I would say more of the mega church, but it also probably opened up a discussion of just regular churches too. Um, and when I mean by regular, I meant like size wise, like the regular crowd, not as like a stadium and shit. So it brought up a lot of discussion. I think that there was a lot of hit dogs that were hollering as far as these mega pastors, because it was really directed toward them. Okay, so my first question. Now pay attention, guys, when I answer this.
Boy, ask a question.
God damn. Thank you, bud.
Shit, you are mean, bud. Quit being so mean. Have some patience.
Just come on.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you.
Ask the question, sir.
And so interrupt. Anyway, what specific behavioral markers distinguish a pimp in the pulpit from a servant leader, and how can congregants identify them? So we're gonna go.
Wait. Point of clarification.
Want me
You're
to read it?
basically asking us, how can we decipher a real pastor versus a pimp?
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Would you
okay.
like to go first?
Oh, hell yeah, I'll go.
All right,
I'll go.
Mr. No Chill, you go ahead and go first.
First of all, you got to check his hands. You feel me? Because we got too much jewelry on and like a gold watch and shit. That slight red flags. Number two, you got to check. Is there all the single women in the church hanging around that man? These are things you need to pay attention to. Okay? And where do you be seeing these single women at outside of church? I'm just saying. Because, I mean, and I also need to know, is he a retired pimp and he changing his ways and gave his life to God, or is he still pimping and using the church as a cover-up? I'm just saying, these are levels that we have to investigate and ask these questions.
So basically money laundering. Basically.
That part. Okay, so you got to do a background check on your pastor. Check his criminal charges.
All right. Boogie has a rebuttal on that. Did you have a Boogie rebuttal?
I got a rebuttal.
Okay. What's the rebuttal?
Okay, so let's just say Boogie want to be a preacher after he done fucking around the streets. I got 1,000 rings on my hand. Did I get those from the congregation, or did I get those from my past behaviors?
That's a great question.
You got those from your past behaviors.
Hopefully from your past behaviors.
You got those from your past behaviors, but a man of the cloth who's really going to change is going to remove those things from his life because he does not want to be tempted to turn back to it.
I love that. Absolutely.
Look,
I'm gonna keep it pimping.
Keep
for
it
you,
cute
Boogie.
all the time. I love that.
You're gonna give those rings away.
no,
Because
I'm not.
let me finish. The reason why you would give those things away is because, again, you don't want to be tempted to go back into the streets. Because, ain't nothing like a fast quarter, but you'd rather make that slow dime. Because and I know fast money come and fast money go.
Yeah.
And you're looking to build a stable life. So you might not give all of it away. You'll keep your favorites. Okay, I didn't say don't keep your favorite ones. All right, but you'll give a lot of that stuff away because you don't want that energy coming back towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn.
You're such a smart man. You're a very smart man, and that's why we get along. That's exactly why when KD asks me something, I'll be like, "Let me call no chill,"
Your ass.
because you have common sense.
Common sense tell me if I got on 7,000.
Oh my gosh, here he goes.
No,
Let us
Buck. Let him
speak.
cook. Let him cook.
Raise
Let
your
him
hand.
speak.
He's burning.
If I
The
got a,
smoke detectors are on.
you think I'm finna give my shit away?
Then you're
I,
not gonna. Then you don't.
I'm
Not
gonna
if
keep
you
it.
want to be real in the pulpit. If you
I'm
want to be real in the pulpit, you'll give it away.
I don't want to be real in
If
the
you're
pimp.
gonna be the pimp in the pulpit, then you're gonna keep it.
I'll be the pimp. I'm
Okay, yeah, that shows
Okay.
that makes sense.
I'm gonna let you know, God don't like ugly boogie. Okay.
He gonna
And
have
he
to.
ain't too fond on
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
Either. So when you meet him ugly, you like a little bit of pimping. Okay, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm
No,
playing.
dead for
I'm playing.
real,
So,
Some pimping
dead butt.
on in that pulpit, regardless.
so I'm gonna keep it a band with you, Bug. You would have to give some things away because you do not want to bring that energy with you,
Right.
especially if you're going to be a man of the cloth. You
I ain't
can't bring that energy with you. Now, you can go ahead and keep trying to run the streets and run the pulpit, but at some point in time, that life is what's done in the dark will come to the light. So how are you
Absolutely.
going to explain to the congregation why you now have a RICO case against you for money laundering and trafficking?
You like the
Because the
rebuttal?
feds is going to come.
All right, you have 2 minutes to rebuttal.
I'm gonna be able to. God.
Don't you put Black Jesus in a bad predicament.
Now,
Let,
y'all know
Hold on,
man,
let him go real quick. Let him go.
because I'm a man of God don't mean I am perfect. That's what people fail to understand. Is just because he's the man that was called to deliver the message, sometimes his message come through him fucking up. And
Oh my
but not
gosh, what is going
not
on with this
he fucking up.
world?
2
Sometimes his
minutes.
message
2 minutes
comes
to
through God
rebuttal.
appoints people. For instance, Uncle Georgie, rest in peace. When he was alive, his sermon was, "I used to smoke crack. I used to steal everything in it." But God appoints people messages through people. So just because he was doing wrong, that was God's way of showing you his testimony through that person.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you do have a point because God has
That man is still a
or
human. He still wants some
Yahweh, Jesus,
days like
whatever y'all call him.
Yeah, but it's even worse
He
when you know that you're
ass
wrong and
on
you're still
Saturday.
being wrong when you know that you're wrong. And let's get something correct right now because while I'm on here, y'all won't be disrespectful. And
Now
it's
what?
definitely, hold on a minute. It's Christ, it's Jesus Christ. So put some respect on it.
Yeah, respect on it, but at the end of the day,
I wasn't
God
talking to you, but yeah.
for certain reasons. Just like I'm a giver. I give nigga everything I give.
But do you give from the heart?
Oh, wait. We lost
That
Boogie,
wasn't nobody but God.
huh?
What?
Okay, well, let's go to one of the commenters' questions. Or she says, God judged the pulpit first. Y'all agree with
Yep.
that?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
judging, but he's the main judge. But we are judging, but he's just the main
Okay.
judge.
Okay. Okay. But it is
I
about
want to know who shot marbles with God to know when who he judged first and second and third and all that.
Say that again.
I want to know who shot marbles with God to know who he judged first, second, and third and all that.
One more time. Then slow down.
Now Louisiana came out a little bit too quick for us. Slow that
Right.
down a little bit. Slow that down a little bit.
I said, somebody said God judges the pulpit first. And I said, who shot marbles with God to know what he judges first, second, third, and fourth? Because it doesn't state that in the Bible that he that he
Okay.
does the
I see what
pulpit
she's
first.
saying. I didn't even take it
Okay.
like that. So
No, she's talking about this question here, or this comment here
Yeah, the comment that says God judges the pulpit first.
first.
I don't keep shit like that.
Oh, and I thought she said
Wait. I got one.
between
I think I have an
people
answer.
and God, who
I
judges
think I have an
first.
answer. I think I have an
So
answer
that was
for
even
you,
my
Izzy.
mistake.
I think I have an answer. Are you ready, Izzy?
All right, well, go
Say
ahead.
that again.
Matthew, I think I
Go
have an
ahead.
answer
He
for
said he
you.
has the answer, Izzy.
Okay. It's going to be in the book of Matthew.
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's going to
Yeah.
be the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verses
Can
15
y'all hear him?
to
And what does it
23.
say?
Is it
Okay.
just me?
It's just you, love bug. It goes, watch out for false prophets. They will come to you in sheep's clothing and
I know that scripture.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. So again,
But that didn't say that God judges the pulpit first.
I
It's
think that's
however you
good.
interpret it. That's the thing about the Bible.
Okay.
Anybody
Okay.
can read certain things and interpret it different ways. Just because you interpret it that way, don't mean everybody else do.
That's fair, but that's fair.
So
So
are you
can
saying?
we
So
can
you're
we meet
saying
halfway real quick? Can we meet halfway that he might not judge them first, but he would judge them harsher?
I
For being
believe that
a false
everybody. I
prophet?
believe that everybody gets judged on the same basis. I
Like,
don't believe. I believe that everybody is human. Whether you in the pulpit, whether you at the job, I believe that everybody's human and God judges everybody the same. That's what I believe. My beliefs could be wrong though.
That's fair. I can agree.
I don't think I locked it.
But wouldn't
I believe just because you're a preacher don't make you not a human. Just because you're a pastor don't make you above being human. Everybody human. Everybody fuck up. Everybody make mistakes. And I feel like God judges everybody the same. But being a preacher is a job.
Yep.
It's a job like everything else. It's a job.
okay,
Yep. It's just a God. It's just a job for God.
If
It's
you
a
go in
different
there for
type
the
of job.
word, it don't matter who the preacher is, what they say. If you go in there for the word, you go in there for the word. So
Mhm.
I don't care what they do on their side time, because I go there for one thing, for him to read that Bible and tell me what that Bible says.
And what it
That's it.
means exactly.
but here's the thing. If you're placed in the form of leadership, you're going to be held to a higher standard than the regular sheep. Shepherd is
Yes.
be held more.
But that don't mean that you're not that don't mean that you're no longer human. That don't mean that you're can
I'm not.
escape making mistakes and all this and that. I don't
I'm not
like
saying
just me. I don't look me personally. I never look. I look at the CEO the way I look at the janitor. If that makes sense. I don't
Yeah.
judge nobody harsher because of their job or this job or that job. I judge everybody the same. That's just me personally.
No,
I,
that's right. That's exactly right.
I'll give you an example. I'm a supervisor, so
Right.
and I have 60 employees. So, but I have to hold myself to a higher standard. Yes, am I going to be? Realistically, I'm not going to be judged the same way. Usually,
Hold on,
if
man.
you get a higher position, you're more likely to get fired quickly. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's in the real world though. Like she's just saying her personally, if she see you walking down the street, she no
I
matter
just need my
what
paper back. I just
paper
need it
you
back green.
hold, she's gonna say hi.
Yeah,
I speak to everybody. Hi, how are you? It
Yes,
doesn't
and
matter if you're sitting on the side of the store or if you're in the store. That's what she's saying.
Sure.
And even like with supervisors around here and stuff like that. I do the same with the supervisors. Like even my DON, she do stuff that other people don't agree with, and they be like, "But she the DON and this and that." And I tell them the same thing. It don't matter if she the DON or the motherfucking CEO. She ain't nothing but a human bitch like me and you. So I don't look at her to be perfect or look for her to do these immaculate things that everybody else do, because I feel like she a human just like me. It don't matter if she the CEO or the she human. So even though she do fucked up shit or some shit that I don't like and do little things, I be like, at the end of the day, I still treat her the same way I treat the rest of the co-workers that do shit that I don't like. I don't judge her differently because she the CEO or because she the supervisor. Shit, she human. The old ass white lady from Nebraska. Okay? Yeah. She can't help
Damn,
it.
she was
Let's just
specific.
be
I
fucking,
was
let's
staying
just be
away
real.
from
She
old
can't
white
help it.
ladies from Nebraska.
Right, and I hear you on that, but in certain circumstances that are objective, and where you do have more of the public eye on you, you're supposed to be in a high. You're supposed to be doing things. You're supposed to be leading by example. I understand people are going to
Yes.
mess up. I understand
Right,
that, but
right.
just because they're high.
I just think that sometimes pastors they put way too much on pastors. He ain't the fucking president. I mean, come on, he a pastor.
Yeah, he's a
He's
pastor,
a good human.
but he also remember with a sense of power, you have also a great deal of responsibility.
That's true too.
Know what I'm saying? You can't just be because I'm sorry, pastors be having sermons that go sometimes directly at people, not without him directly going at people. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
so,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? And maybe sometimes the pastor be like, hey, this is about me. I appreciate that. Hey, this is what I've gone through. This is well, I'm walking in this storm with you because I am your leader. I am, but sometimes some of these pastors be coming in acting like they God himself, and they can't be doing that. That's
So
just
you already know. You
and
already know. Some of
that
them think they're higher than God.
man. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they do.
Let me
Speak,
tell. And then they make you
Lord.
feel bad about uh tithes and offering. But we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there yet. Now we're
So we're
gonna go.
gonna go to the next question on
All right.
that one.
So, Izzy, how do you feel about? Did you need me to repeat that question?
Uh, yeah, you can go ahead on and repeat it.
All right. What specific behavioral markers distinguish a pimp in the pulpit from a servant leader, and how can congregants congregants, my bad, identify them?
Well, coming from an old school church person,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would say my pastor always had a job. My pastor worked for the parish. He used to preach on a Sunday, and he used to catch you could catch him outside cutting grass for the parish during the week.
Right.
Amen.
So why you ain't got no job? First of all, as a
Mm.
grown man, pastor or not, you only working nigga, one day a week. Well, two, Sunday and Wednesday at Bible study. Why you ain't got no job? Why you ain't got no job? That's one.
Okay.
Because you finessing everybody in here. That's why you ain't got no job. So for one,
Pulpit.
for one, you gotta have a job. And when I see that all black Cadillac outside on them white
White walls.
poles, we got a problem, sir. And I'm in the Volvo. I mean, I'm in the Sebring, sir. We got a problem. Why? You don't work, and you got this lack outside, and I done got one headlight, and I'm in a Ford A250. Come on.
I drive a Benz.
Huh?
God damn it, Boogie. Damn it, Boogie. Damn it.
I'm
What you
just
say? You
saying,
drive a Benz?
I drive a Benz.
I'm not. Benz is one thing. I'm saying where I'm come from was signified a pimp in the pulpit was that one pastor that had that Cadillac with that gold trimming with the white Vogues. We knew he was pimping. We knew it. It,
She
it, it was
she thought
that Cadillac was a staple where I was from. When they had that lack, you knew how they was rocking.
You knew exactly whose car it was.
Yes.
So I got to get rid of the Benz too if I want to be a preacher.
No,
Oh
you
my
just
No, no,
no.
no. Hold on.
I
Hold on,
didn't say
Boogie.
you couldn't have a
I'm just
Benz.
saying.
I got this. I got this when somebody tagged me in. Okay,
All right.
so
Man,
Boogie,
got you.
if you had the bins before you was preaching, you can keep the bins, okay? Because you had the bins before you got into the light. Now, if you didn't have a bins and you started preaching and then you end up in a bins, yeah,
Thank
we
you.
got some questions. Okay, we
Thank you.
got a question.
You was in a Blazer, nigga, 2 months ago. What happened?
I might pull up in the town.
Shit. Nigga, you been in a Blazer, you been working all your life. Now all of a sudden you done did 2 sermons, you ain't gotta work no more, and you in the Cadillac, sir. I need answers. Shit.
We gonna do some auditing of the church's
No,
books
you
real
know, you
quick.
got to make an appointment to see him, so we will not be
Yeah,
talking to him
that
about
part.
it.
That part.
So if I DJ one event and I come in a Benz, then I'm wrong. Or if I come in a Cadillac,
Can we finish to the next
was
question? Can we
it
go
a
to
let
the
him
next question,
finish. Let
please?
him finish.
or was it or what? Or was it a damn good sermon he preached? Or what? Did he earn his bread? Or what?
No,
Because
you
he
don't
still
earn your
gets
bread.
paid. That is still
You
his job. I do
you
want
don't
that
you
is what he gets paid
If
for.
you have a
So
job
he does
still,
his job well and they pay him for it and he show up in that Benz, where is he wrong at?
I didn't say he was
He's
wrong.
not
He asked
wrong.
me. He asked me where I'm. He asked me what specified it to me, and I was saying where I come from.
Y'all
That's
said,
how we. That's how we were judges. That's how we judged, or that's how we could tell who was the pimps in the pulpits. And 9 times out of 10, we was right.
but I'm saying
It
he
might
went
here. It might be
for that.
different. It might be a different way. Back in our day, that's how we judged.
A preacher has a degree in preaching.
Theology.
Has a degree for that. He went to school for that. He has an ordained license to preach. So if
Okay.
he does his job well, and they feel like the congregation feels like he deserves his money, paid enough to go buy him a Cadillac, where is he wrong at? Because God told you to enjoy every blessing that He bestows upon thee. So that was His blessing.
Well,
That
Hey,
was
I
you
don't.
tell me
I
if you
don't.
go in the pulpit and you preach 1 or 2 times, okay? And depending on what type of church you're at, it can happen,
tell him I'm busy.
okay?
But
But let me tell you something. The preacher that cares about the people are not doing all that.
I got
Like I said, my pastor had a job, his whole thing, and then when he didn't spend money on Cadillacs and shit, he bought church vans and all that type of stuff, so the older people could get back and forth to church, stuff like that. So that's how I grew up. I can't speak how everybody else grew up. My old school pastor, now my new pastor, he's a pimp in a pulpit. That's
hey,
exactly what he is. He buy Cadillacs and bitches.
Oh shit.
And he
I'm
got the
sorry.
old people hitchhiking a ride to the church. Ain't got no more church vans. Ain't got no more none of that. You feel what I'm saying? That's extra money and stuff for the older people and the older ones in the church. They don't even make the church no more for the older people because guess what? They were but what in the pulpit.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad somebody on here know. Thank you,
okay.
man.
Well,
That's what I'm telling you.
I think it's I mean I'm happy to hear both opposing sides of it because it's the debate. All debates is just nothing but an exchange of information, but it has to be it can only be won with or backed up with factual information. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We know
Um,
you love the facts.
yeah, if you have factual information, your opinion doesn't matter if facts don't come behind it. So this is a good discussion. So all right, so we're gonna go to the next question. Did you answer the question, Sam? Lil Bud?
You're good. Go ahead and go to the next. I'll
Okay,
just be putting my 2 cents in. You know me.
okay, okay. So hold on, let me load up. Okay, all right. So the next question is: Is there a thing? Is there a thing that are called church groupies? Is that a real thing?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Hold on, don't answer all at once. Hold on. So I'm gonna start with Love Bud. Go ahead, man. Is that a real
Um,
thing? Is
I
that
don't know.
or is that some type of myth?
I have no idea. I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
What is Izzy? What's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, they definitely have the church groupie.
What's a church groupie though?
What is the
The
church?
ones that
What is it?
always gotta be underneath the pastor, the ones that gotta
Oh,
pass all
okay.
the messages, they gotta be involved in this and involved in that. And they gotta hold a usher meeting, they gotta hold a choir meeting, they gotta hold they're always shooing in the church. It's them.
And don't
Them
Okay.
forget the
raggedy holes
ones.
right there.
Don't forget the ones who be up underneath the band director.
There won't be a little bit of everything. The
That
head
part.
of the usher board, the motherboard.
Okay, for sure.
A
Okay.
little bit too
They
friendly
won't
with
they
the
won't they
deacon.
won't they won't count the money. They won't do the evening announcement, the morning announcement. It'd be ridiculous. Sit
Okay.
down, Sister Shirley. Please.
Oh, but what about okay? So are those? Is that like the one that's possibly the pastor secretary or whatever or it may
If
or
they can get
It
to that
mostly be
job.
the older people in the church that they was there probably before the pastor and they think they still run the joint because the pastor knew and all this and that. It be the old hoes in the church. That's who it be. Them
okay,
old ones who think it's still a church.
we're talking about sexual exchange as well too, right? Are we saying that's what I'm talking?
You didn't say that.
Now
I,
you ain't saying
yeah,
that.
I said groupies. I
Right.
said Christian groupies. That's what I said.
I mean, just because you're okay, never mind. I guess yeah.
You know what?
I'm not with this day and age BS. So
Okay.
I mean, do they be waiting outside the door of the pastor? That's what I'm saying. Like, do they be
And,
pastor? I need a special healing.
I don't know about none of
and,
that.
I don't
exactly.
know. What we
Go
used
ahead.
to call the church group was the older people in the church that just want to be involved in everything and all under the pastor and all this and that. I don't know about the ones that screwing the pastor. We ain't had no name for them.
That's
They
what
just hold.
that's what I'm referring
Yeah,
to.
I
I'm
just went out there.
referring to Christian
Oh, they
groups.
just hold. They
Oh
just
yeah,
hold.
they just hoes. They Jezebels. Those Jezebels be in the church.
They just
Okay.
some rotten holes. That's it.
They holy hoes. Okay, that's all they is. They some holy hoes
Holy
who
hope.
be on church on Sunday, be like, yes, Lord. But then, they try to get past it behind closed doors and drop it like it's hot and pick it up like it's cold. Like these hoes be crazy. Okay, hoes be hoeing. All right, and they're gonna hoe in the church. They're gonna hoe in the streets.
And
Okay,
that's why I don't buy no flowers.
don't you? No, sir. No, sir. You are not
My
going
phone's
to
out.
drag me into that one. No, because these hoes be hoeing. All right, and some of these hoes is good at transforming their hoish behavior. Okay, they know how to mask some things, but these hoes be hoeing.
So
All right,
you saying they like chameleons?
Yes.
fucking facts. Okay,
Yes.
they but at the same time, they're selective hoes. So they only gonna bust it open for the deacon. They only gonna bust it open for pastor. They only gonna bust it open for bishop. They only
Yes.
gonna bust it open for the drummer. They only gonna bust it
Yes.
open for the
Oh,
lead piano player.
I
Okay,
believe that.
the best singer. Okay, if you could hold a high note, somebody's gonna throw you some panties. Okay. Well, we speak in the church. They're gonna throw their stockings at you and they slips, okay? Because they was raised right to be wearing stockings and some slips. So they're gonna be throwing them slips at you real tough.
okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you breaking that down. All right. So, all right. We'll go on to the next. On to the next question. There you go. You back on. All right. On to the next question. Whose responsibility is to hold pastors accountable for unethical financial practices or abuse of power in the church?
The
Who?
congregation,
The
all the people,
board.
from the church, the community, but mainly, yeah, the people on the
Everybody
board
that
at the
put their money in
church.
the offering tray.
So my question is, let's just say the pastor built the church from the ground up. Obviously, helped with the people. Obviously, but his name is on the deed or whatever, right? Is it should people would people still have the accountability to hold him to a higher standard if he does multiple things that violate the church? Is it possible for the people to vote him out of the church, even though he's
Yes.
on the
Yes, because
Yes.
there's so like our church, we have apostle,
Mhm.
and we have pastors that are under our apostle. So yes, they always have somebody. There's always somebody under somebody. Whether you made the church into what it is or not,
Okay.
when it's time for you to go and that vote come in, you got to go.
Okay.
You can either
All
go
right.
willingly because the board votes, because there's always going to be a board. Somebody's going to be looking out for finances. Somebody's going to be looking out for community use. Somebody's going to be looking out for the youth department.
Okay.
Somebody's going to be looking out for the old. So there's a group of people who sit on the board who's going to vote. Now, you can go willingly or involuntarily. Choice is yours, but you're going to have to get some gone. Okay? And if you're playing with the money in the church, hear me when I say this. If you're playing with the money in the church, either you go willingly or somebody's going to escort you out. Now, you can be escorted to the upper room or you can be escorted to the jail cell. Choose.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell it again. The decision is yours.
Right. Everybody got a decision to make. All right. Because when you acting a fool in the church, Like I said before, God don't like ugly. And if I'm a tool in his toolbox, how you don't know he's not using me to get you up out of there, out of there. You feel me? Now, how I do it, I might get judged for differently when I get on the other side. But at the same time, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I'll have that conversation with Jesus later. I'll
Okay.
take accountability.
So, all right. So, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. No Chill. Boogie, how you feel about that?
Repeat the question.
Okay. The question is, who's responsible? Oh, whose responsibility is to hold pastor accountable for unethical financial practice or abuse of power in the church?
Anybody that put their money in that offering tray and kept that church running and was supporting the air conditioner and supporting the heat that was not working too well. Anybody that was in charge and helping of the upkeep of the church, like I said, everybody, the community is responsible for that.
Okay.
If you're
So,
not, if the community ain't happy, then yeah, you gotta go. It's not your church. You're not. That's God's house. That is not your house.
okay. All
He
right.
said, "Are so that ain't your house, homie."
That makes sense. That makes sense. So, what is the and I did I get to you, Love Bug?
Yes, she let it off.
She said it too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, I mean, okay. Well, my opinion on it, yes, I do feel, um, I don't care whose name is on the deed, because it would always be the Most High's name on the deed, and Most High has always been for the people, and the people give that privilege to the shepherd for him or her to lead the sheep. So, in my opinion, yes. I feel that the pastor can be voted out or should be voted out of that congregation if he's not upholding his end of the bargain. And so this is what I was saying that um, yes, everybody should be uh, everybody's gonna make mistakes, but if you're put at a higher position, right, you have that responsibility. You're going to be holder to a higher accountability when it's you. So the sheep is going to be held less accountable more than the shepherd. So they're more likely to be held more accountable than the sheep, in my opinion, because they're in the position of leadership. So that's my opinion on that one. So the next question is, are the pimp in the pulpit controversies primarily a result of a celebrity culture within the church, or are they rooted in deeper uh, systemic issues? Boogie, I'm going to go with you on that question. Oops, sorry.
Run it back one more time.
Say it again.
So he wants to know. I got you, Book. I got you. He wants to know: is the pimps in the pulpit like a problem in the community, or is it a deeper issue? Like, what's really bringing the pimps into the pulpit?
I can tell you what's bringing the pimps in the pulpit, because it's the Almighty in God we trust. As far as that go, most preachers has been through a lot of stuff that is not let's say legal. They've been in gangs, pimping. They've been doing all before they was ordained and decided to change their life. They were doing a lot of things. So in order for them to continue doing what they do, because remember, have been in the streets. Most preachers have been in the streets, so they're used to a fast dollar. So me telling my testimony is pretty much, and if how I tell it and what I tell you is how I'm gonna get paid. So yeah, they used to having a slick mouth and speaking real slick to con people out of their money. So most you're gonna have a problem with that through all churches, or you know what I mean. Most churches, I ain't gonna say all. Most upbringings is them brothers was not the everyday average person.
Okay. Okay. Um, Love Bug, we're gonna go with you on that one. How you feel about that?
No chill. What's the question?
He
Uh,
wants to know why the pimps in the pulpit. Is it the church's fault, the community's fault, or is it a bigger problem? What brought the pimp into the pulpit?
The devil himself. I mean, it's a money thing. It's a money thing. Anything that makes easy money, reading a book makes easy money. If you know how to read that book, then that's easy money. So the community that feed into it,
I agree with you to a certain extent.
so, what part of the community?
like the people that go to the church, because okay, because we know what church is supposed to be as people. Like we should know what the church is supposed to be, but the fact that you got to make an appointment with your
Mhm.
pastor
Right.
is crazy.
Right.
The fact that you got to do an application to join the choir, that's crazy. It absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. But
Application to
I
join.
mean, the community, if they stay at that church, they're not doing anything but helping the BS. So the community plays a big part in it. I don't think it's, I mean,
So let's stay there. Then, are they really victims if they're allowing it to happen?
no, absolutely not. No, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Okay.
But I've been to enough churches in my life
Mm-hmm.
to know when the anointing is real, when it's authentic. You know when it's authentic. So, and we make mistakes because we go to church and because everybody goes to church because they want to find a home. So you go to different churches. And then after you go to so many churches, it's time to sit back and be like, okay, this church does this. This is how this rocks. And it's so different from church growing up when I was a kid. All the way different. It's a money thing. They want that money, and that community's helping them bring that money in by words. Even the Bible tell you, you know, you can't trust everybody, but just because you're a pastor or apostle, it does not mean that you're doing good for the church, the community, or the world.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for your answer, ma'am. No chill. What you got for us?
It's a double edged sword. And here's why it's a double edged sword. Because of the tax exemption that churches get,
Mm.
okay, I can see why men who are in the streets open up churches. Okay. You get a tax exemption and you can keep more of your money. You feel me? But also at the same time, I can see why men who ran the streets, who want to change their life, go into the church. Because how can I tell you to stay away from the drug dealers and the gang members if I've never been around them? I
Hmm.
don't know what they're offering you,
Okay.
right? And because I once lived that life, I can go into the youth group and talk to the youth and be like, here's why. you don't need to be in the gangs because you're going to end up here, here, or here. Let me give you my testimony. But a lot of these men who were in that life are actually charismatic and they're good leaders. And you need a good leader to run the church.
Amen.
Because if you have bad leaders, you're going to run the church into the ground. If you have bad leaders, you're going to mess things up in the community and make it worse when you're trying to do good. So it's a double-edged sword. And also at the same time, though, we as people need to have better discernment in who we allow to lead us. And also don't get lost in the sauce of somebody who is a good leader. You could be a good leader, but a bad person.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Definitely that.
So
Eh,
you can be a good leader, but have negative intentions. So we also need to do a better job as a people of discerning intent and versus impact.
Okay.
Your intent may be I want to lead the church, but your impact means you could be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, and which leads to this. My fault for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
My mama told me you don't want everybody praying for you.
Facts.
You,
So
me.
I'm
pray,
back, y'all. My phone did a crash on y'all.
Oh, you're good, Izzy.
You're good.
you don't want everybody praying from you. Some of these niggas pray on your downfall. So
Facts. Facts.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna mess my credit up with Jesus because you done did some fuckery and try to
Thank
pray
you.
on me. Nah. Okay. And now I gotta send up counter prayers for what the hell you sending up. Okay. Dear Jesus, please don't listen to what the hell they talking about. I'm doing good. You feel me?
You got to bob and weave with the prayers.
Right on me. Look, you ain't gonna bless me because here's something that people don't realize.
Yeah.
Jesus isn't the only one listening to your prayers.
Mm.
Because everybody forgets that God cast out 1/3 of the angels. They were all trained in the ways of how to serve God. You mean to tell me they took all that training and just, I'm not going to use this no more?
That makes sense.
I'm
Like,
just saying.
I've said before, hey, even the demons know the Bible.
Yep. The
Forwards and
best. But
backwards.
they know the best. They know the best.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. Izzy, I got a question for you. Because you were out for a little bit. So the question was, are the pimp and the pulpit controversies primarily a result of celebrity culture within the cult or within the church, or are they rooted in deeper systemic issues?
Hmm.
No, Chill, do you care to elaborate?
So, boom. What Kevin is asking you is why the hell do we got pimps in the church? Is it because of celebrities or is it a problem in the community that's bringing these men or women? Okay, because we're not going to say pimps can't be women. Shout out Lady Mink. Okay, so when I get my mink coat, baby. Okay, sorry. That was the old me. I'm saved.
Um,
I'm saved
I
now.
don't think it has nothing to do with celebrities because a lot of pastors has been this way forever. I don't think it has. I think it has to do with them wanting to have celebrity status, but I
Ooh.
don't think it has nothing to do with celebrities.
Mm.
And I think that it's a lot of the people in our community that put them on those type of pedestals. Nobody told us the pastor was this great lead. I thought he was a man with a job. So who told us he was this great leader and he had to lead everybody and he had to do all that? We came up with that shit ourselves. Ain't nobody told us that.
Mm-hmm.
So I
That's
feel like,
true.
and it comes from the older people in the community, or people used to just putting pastors on a big ass pedestal and all they this and all their leaders and all their great men and all they're human beings. That's just my whole thing. So I don't feel like it could definitely don't come from celebrities. It come from the old hoes in the church that want them to have celebrity status.
Okay, so it's the older generation that so it's the deeper it's the what's deeper rooted is with the old culture who
Right.
allowed it to happen.
Right.
Okay.
That's how I feel. I feel like the older culture, and then by us coming up in the church younger, we listening to what Mama saying. We ain't finding out for ourselves. We not asking no questions. We doing what Mama said.
There we
Mama
go.
said, listen to the pastor. Mama said he a leader. Mama said he this, and Mama said he that. We followed it. We don't
Yeah.
know who made him a leader. He got
It's,
a job.
it's funny that you say that because when I was in baptism class as a child, and I had a question about something, I forgot what the question was about, but one of the old ladies in the church was just like, "You don't question God," and
That's
I'm like,
not true.
I'm not
wait, that
questioning
question
God.
was
I'm
for God.
questioning the teacher. There's
It
a
wasn't.
difference.
It wasn't for God. It was for the pastor who
Even when they say that, even
had
when
it.
they say that, I told that to an African pastor one day. I went to his church.
Hmm.
And I can't remember the scripture now that is on my mind. I'm gonna find it. But he told me God says question everything. Anything that and you don't feel is right, God gave you sense. God gave you common sense and he gave you free will. So if it's something that you don't feel is right, you question everything. Even God, if it's something that it feel right that God don't do, you can say, God, what's going on? Like I don't know where they get that from. You don't question God. That's just an old fable that somebody said and everybody stuck with it.
See, where was this when I was in Sunday school? Because I got put out a couple times. Okay, for asking questions. I
I
got
can
put
tell
out a
your
couple
ass
times.
got kicked out. I'm not
You would
surprised
know.
at all.
But
You
fun
would
We
fact,
did stay in more trouble in church as kids.
but fun
Yes.
Right.
fact, I was also one of the ones who they let run Sunday school a couple times. Okay, I got kicked out so much they let me run it. All right, I'm
They said,
outside,
so you don't have to leave.
full
You get up
circle,
here and teach.
full
Thank you.
circle, baby, full circle.
Yeah, but that's what I think it's the older church culture that made it that way.
Okay, well, all right. So I appreciate your answer. You saying it's pretty much the old folks instead of the celebrity culture of it. The
Yes.
okay, I got you. Um, I appreciate that. Hmm. My opinion, I would have to. We have to start from the soil, and the older people are the soil. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful where you plant your seeds. If it's bad soil, it's not going to grow that well. So, um, and we kind of go along. We're taught to just go along with it. We're not taught to be critical thinkers. You know, we're taught. Yeah, literally sheep. We're taught to be followers. And
But
how
you
do
would think as you grow up,
well, yeah, as
you
you
get
grow up,
wiser.
right? But what I'm saying is that, especially like
Okay,
the kids in the church and stuff like that, we were just taught to just whatever the pastor says is right. You know,
Right.
but also let me sprinkle
that's
this.
how I was taught. I mean, I like again, like well, I asked a question to the pastor because I had a question about something on the baptism, and the old lady did. The pastor didn't even get to speak. She spoke for him and was just like, you don't question
Church
God.
grouping. Church grouping. Whole church grouping.
church goes.
Okay, all right, church
One
group.
of them.
So you knew a groupie.
One of them.
Church
One
groupie.
of them right there.
All
Church
right.
goes.
So we got about 30 minutes left. Okay. 30 minutes left. All right, y'all. So this is going, I want y'all honest opinions on this. This next question. Are all mega churches bad? And I'm gonna go with Izzy first on this one. And what I mean by mega churches, I'm talking about those stadium type churches with the TD Jakes and the Creflo Dollar and that's what I mean. Those big, humongous churches, and that's what we're focusing on right now. Are
No,
they
I
all bad,
don't.
or
Huh?
are there some good ones?
I don't think no church is bad. I think if you go there for what you really supposed to be going there for, which is the word, and not looking to see what Sister Shirley got on, and looking to see what Brother Matt kind of called Brother Matt got, and all this and that, if you go there for the word, it's no bad church. That's the way I feel. I feel
Mm,
like people intentions is what's making bad. People going there to clock tea, or people going there to wear the best fashion or the biggest fucking church hat or to have the best Cadillac or to have the biggest, like the church is a fashion show these days.
Yes.
mm.
Lately, church is a fashion show. Nobody is going there for the word. Everybody is going there to see who could dress better, who could look better, who got more jewelry on, who got a better car in the parking lot. It's not about the word no more. I think if we get back to the word, then all and no church is bad, mega or mint or minor.
Okay. Thank you for your answer on that.
Yeah.
No chill. What you got?
Fuck yeah. And here's why. How do we have mega churches, but we don't have place for the homeless?
Mm.
How do we have mega churches, but yet people are still starving? How do we have mega
People get
churches?
jobs, you know. It
Yeah,
ain't
I
all on the
understand
church.
that. I
Hold on, wait for
I
the
understand
rebuttal.
that,
Hold on,
but
go
here's
ahead.
what I feel as well. If you can have money to build you a mega church, you mean to tell me you couldn't take some of that money to build a woman shelter for battered women? You mean to tell me you can't help some children get out of foster care? You mean to tell me you
Churches
can't?
do that though. They're just not as glorified as
Some,
everything else.
some churches,
Hold on,
yes.
let him
I
finish.
won't take that from all churches. I won't take it from all the churches.
He said,
Okay.
I said specifically mega churches.
Yeah,
Specifically mega churches.
I'm talking strictly mega churches.
Okay. That's what
Okay,
I'm talking about.
strictly mega churches. This is
So
what
all
I'm
mega
speaking to.
churches are bad. Is that what you're
I
saying?
don't trust them. Okay, let me be the whole lot fair. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I won't trust them. Not gonna trust them. Okay, not gonna do it. Not gonna help.
Okay,
Not
well,
gonna give not none of my tithings or whatever to a mega church. I refuse.
was struck by lightning says in the Bible it states God is only pleased with two churches. Uh some what was that? Some Myrna, yeah, Smyrna and Philadelphia. Basically, there are two types of churches who teach truth and not false doctrine. That's what she said.
Cool. That's wonderful. But I'm still not gonna trust a goddamn mega church. Fuck them.
It's a big difference.
Okay. Thank you for your
And the
appreciate that.
only reason why I say that is because I know a pastor in my city named Pastor Neil, and he have a mega church. And one thing I will say about him, at least once a month, twice a month, he's doing giving away food. He's going get people same thing. He built a little camp for the homeless people. It's not a lot, but it's a camp where at least 30, 40 people could fit in there at one night. He give drives away. He do every holiday. He give turkeys away. He give toys away. He do all that. So he is one mega church that I see do what he's supposed to do. So I don't take it away from all of them.
Okay.
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 Okay. That's fair. Boogie, what you got for us, sir? Is all mega churches um bad?
I ain't gonna say all mega churches is bad, but like I do agree with my guy, Mr. Chill. It's not about you being a mega church. What are you doing to help God's people? Do you have uh, uh, a job resource, computer lab in there where these people that
Right.
can come through here and
Agreed.
search and put in a job application? You got something that's helping the people. When the homeless people are hungry every Thursday and Friday, can they come through here and get lunch and at least a brown paper bag? You know what I mean? A couple sandwiches or something. Uh, like you said, you got a big mega church, but can you house or not even house, uh, contemporarily house a few of your church members so that way they can get on their feet? Can you provide a class to people who don't understand how to live a normal life as a regular person, or
Okay.
they always do? Can you teach these people how to get a job? Teach these people. That's what I feel like a community church, a mega church should be doing. If you're mega, you should be actually tax, and you tax it, you get this back. So you should be actually doing something for the people.
Okay. All right. Great answer. Love bug, what you got for us? Are all mega churches bad? And I'm saying specifically mega churches, the big stadium.
I wouldn't do a mega church. I tried to do a mega church. They just want too much from me. They want too much from me.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think that there a lot of them out there that mean no good.
If they send you a check,
And I don't know, I can't just say that I know a pastor that has a mega church that's involved with the community. So I know they don't do the same thing that little churches do.
I'm with you on that. Okay. You had a rebuttal, Boogie?
I do feel like mega churches do want too much from you. If you get a tithing bill in the mail, that's doing too much. I
When
feel
you say when a pastor said lock the doors and don't let nobody in, nigga, what? Don't
that's
let
Oh, me.
nobody out. You
That's
ain't
how.
saw how Marvin Sapp
Yeah.
locked the church doors behind tithing?
I feel like churches.
Was that rebuttal towards me? Because I can't hear nothing he's saying.
Okay.
I
No, he
I'm
was
just
agreeing with you.
No, actually, he was actually agreeing with you, Love Bud.
what I see is yes, more of like a community church, more of how can I put this? A normal like uh
Accessible pastor? Is that what you mean?
let's say that.
Okay,
Okay.
now let me ask this question.
Okay.
And
Go
I
ahead.
might be reaching, but let me ask this question. So when you have a church that's like, I'm gonna say how y'all saying for the people that help the homeless and build these things and do all that and do all this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in a percentage, first of all, a lot of those I don't want to sound harsh, so I gotta say this the
A
right
lot
way.
of none of them churches do that shit. But with the mega church having the means to be able to do it, I see the community less mega
What
church
was until she comes back on, what was Boogie saying? For some reason I can't hear him.
Can can
He was saying that he agree with you. He was saying that basically like the mega churches should just basically do more. Or he said he feel like he don't know. Like what did you say, Boogie? Or say it again, because she can't hear you, so I could tell her.
I'm just saying with them having more of the means to provide more
But you don't think that attract more homeless people and attract more beggars, and then what? You just keep attracting more and more homeless people and more beggars, more and more people that don't have. Let me tell you something, and let me say why I say this. And it might be messed up to say, but I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Well, my pastor who have the
ain't
big
that
old church.
it though? Ain't that what Jesus did? Ain't that what Jesus wants his appointed
No, that's no. Jesus, God bless a child that got his own. God
thing?
bless it. No, 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 no. God, no, no, no. You're not but to put that on the good Lord. God
I
bless a
hate
child
that
that got
I'm
his
missing
own.
this. I
He
hate that I'm missing what he's saying.
that
God bless a child that's got his
what
own.
do.
But we want to bring the people in. We
And
I
want to bring the
know.
people
He
in. We
he said
want
I'm no,
anointing supposed
Hey,
huh?
to
one person at a time, y'all. One person at a time. I can't hear everybody. Easy go.
No, go Maurice. What you say?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's what got Jesus fed beggars. Jesus fed didn't turn nobody away. So we can't be judging at that at any of that regardless, because that's not what Jesus gave you this job for. He
Mhm.
trusted you with his people for you to love him as you love his people. So yes, you're supposed to do that regardless of what the hell you're attracting. That is your job.
I don't feel the same way. I feel like a lot of and I'm gonna say this because let me say this and let me say the reason why I'm saying this. The reason why I'm saying this, like, I'm gonna just give a brief example. My pastor that has the mega church that do all this stuff that y'all saying. He got a computer room. He can help people find jobs. He literally take people in, clean them up, bathe them, get their haircuts and all that, and help them find jobs. Half of them end up right back on the streets, not doing. And I'm just being honest. Half of them end up right back doing the shit they ain't supposed to be doing, and all this and that. And I hold on, now that ain't it. But it pisses me off when you go through when he do the toy drives and the food drives and all this and that. You see the people that's sitting on their ass all day not working. You see the people that's collecting food stamps all day not working, but they got Jordans on. Bitches got brand new wigs on their head, got bundles down their motherfucking backs. That's a problem. Yes, God love them all, but at the end of the day, why should I as a pastor have to fund your food, fund your light bill, fund your water bill when you got J's on your fucking feet, your churn got J's, you got bundles, why should I have to fund all that? Because what would Jesus do? No way. No. People
I
need to
feel
get their
you.
priorities in order. They have more people in them fucking lines that got on Jordans and shit than you have people that mothers that's really working doubles and shit that's out here struggling. You have more people in them lines that sit on their ass all day and don't go to work. Then you have other mothers that's struggling, and the mothers that's struggling can't even take off to get in the fucking lines. Or they get that so late there's nothing left. Because you got the hoes that's sitting on their ass saying, what would Jesus do? No, fuck off your ass and bitch, do something. Sell twat, sell your ear, sell your ass, sell something.
No Chill had something.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. So boom. I agree with Izzy to a certain extent that there are people who take advantage of the church, and that's wrong, right? Because those are the same people who take advantage of the systems put in place to help people.
Thanks.
Okay, so them people, can we all agree they ain't shit? And like I said earlier, God don't like ugly, and he ain't too fond of pretty. Okay, so he gonna judge them, and when he gets his hands on them, because karma comes around. Karma comes, you reap what you sow. So if you live the life of ain't being shit, don't get mad when the karma of ain't shitness come back to you. And it's gonna come back to you in different ways, either health, financially, or spiritually.
That's true.
But here's the bigger thing that people don't look at. That karma might not come back to you, but that karma could come back to your
Amen. Amen.
True. That's true. So
you could be setting your child up for a life of unnecessary struggle because you was an ain't shit person.
Amen.
And that person can never say that you ain't never did nothing for that person. You know what I'm saying? No matter how bad you did that person, because that ain't your business. That's the Most High's business to deal with them.
And I also feel the church should cut the motherfuckers off.
That too.
We seen that Sister Keisha or Brother Nathaniel ain't did shit with their life for the past 4 months. So, Sister Keisha,
4 years.
Brother Nathaniel, look, I'm just throwing some numbers out there. Work with me. Let me cook. Okay. Matter of fact, let Deacon No Chill preach. Okay?
Let's go.
Let Deacon No Chill preach. If you ain't doing shit with your life, and I'm in the church, and I see you ain't doing shit with your life, please be mad at me when I tell you don't bring your funky ass around here no more.
Right. And
that's Jesus. Not very godly.
Right. Look, and I said in the name of Jesus. Okay. When you get your shit together and you start being something about yourself, okay, then we will welcome you back in. But right now, we don't have room for moochers.
I don't think people realize how much it takes from the people that really need it. The mothers that's really struggling. The single fathers that's really struggling. When if you notice the motherfuckers who don't work and all this and that, they be in the lines first because they don't have a job. They could be there at 8:00 a.m. waiting in the line and all that. Motherfuckers who gotta work and really struggling, they got 4 or 5 kids and really working and doing all they can't get in the line till after 2:30, 3:00 with everything gone. That's not, to me, that's a problem. And it be the same people every time. But I don't respect a bitch with fucking $700 worth of hair, fucking $900 worth of fucking jewelry, and $300 on our motherfucking feet in a line before the bitches that's really working doubles every day just to pay their bills. I don't respect that. And pastors is tired of it too. They just can't say it because they're gonna be fucked up and they're gonna be judgmental.
I got a question.
And I definitely agree with Struck by Lightning's statement. God owns everything. He doesn't need money. And tithes and offerings, really, the biblical meaning is really tithes and offerings are shelter, water, and clothing. That's what tithes and offerings are. It has nothing. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It is literally shelter, water, and clothing and food, obviously. Um, but money, this whole 10%, you got to give 10% back. That is the that is the commercialized part of the Christianity community when it comes to church. Let me be very, very clear. Love Bug, you have something?
I don't have to. I can. There's other ways I can pay my tithes without taking 10% out of my income.
Thanks.
Um, you know, what was the question?
No, I was just saying.
Uh,
It wasn't necessarily a question. I was just agreeing with Struck by Lightning saying God owns everything. He doesn't need money, and I
oh,
was letting you know that because your time is the most expensive thing.
yeah. I was gonna say Izzy that like I agree with her. I agree with No Chill. I can't hear what Boogie's saying, but I agree with both of y'all because I'm in church. I go to church. I love church. I've loved church forever. My grandma was a Jehovah's Witness and one was Baptist. So I hopped around, but I had to learn. I had to know how to sit down. I had to listen and learn and figure things out because first of all, we shouldn't have been listening to everything that was told to us anyway, growing up.
You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
And you know, some of us, some, no, I'm not gonna say some of us, but some people,
Mhm.
it was their grandparents, because I went to church with my grandmas. So their grandparents was repeating the preacher.
Right.
So that's how it gets stuck in your head. My grandma wasn't repeating the preacher.
Mm.
And I had the chance to come across some awesome, amazing pastors in my lifetime. You're supposed to welcome the people in. The people are welcomed in the church. Taking advantage of the church is a whole nother story. Now, I can use me for an example. I ain't gonna put all my business out there, but me having a nice car, for example, but I'm going to the back to school drive because I got kids. The way Izzy feels about that, people done told me they felt like, dang, Sam, why you here? You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have that car payment. Mind your business.
No, a car payment is something different.
But
I
no,
feel
I'm
like a
just
car
saying,
payment. Yeah, I
I'm
understand, but
just
car
saying,
payment
like,
is something
because I
different. You
don't
got
wear
to
the
get your churn
bundles.
around.
I don't wear the bundles, and so I can't speak on that because I don't, I'm just speaking like,
I mean, a car is a necessity.
for me.
Right.
But
Bundles and Jordans
people
is not
still
a
judge
necessity.
that. But people
Mhm.
still judge that.
Okay,
People
okay, okay.
still have something to say about that. You know what I'm saying? And I bet if I was at a big church, nobody wouldn't say nothing because wouldn't nobody
Right,
know nothing.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even know the person we're sitting next to. We don't know the people in the church because in them big churches, we're sitting everywhere. When we come
True.
to our home church, we're walking in and saying, "Hey, good morning to everybody." Like everybody knows everybody.
Everybody, right.
And when we do get somebody new that walks in, we're all turning and looking like,
And that's the crazy thing.
where you come from? You know, what's going on with you?
Who sent you?
Who,
Hey,
who
who
sent
sent you?
you?
Right?
Can't
Who
wait
sent
until they announce the new people.
Period. But
And then
that's how the
yeah,
church is supposed to
I can't
be.
wait to announce
That's
new
exactly how the church is supposed to
people.
be. We're supposed to know each other. I'm supposed to know my pastor. I'm supposed to be able to pick up the phone and call my pastor whenever I need to. I don't have time to leave a message and wait 48 hours, 72 hours for you to get back in touch with me. This is not a business. It is, but it's not. Let's do this the correct way, not way too far back in the days where, we just had to shut up and listen and take what they said, but talk to us, explain to us, teach me what you know, but make sure you know what you know. Always be willing to learn. What's up, guy? What you doing, man?
Thanks.
Shut up.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
you
well,
critical.
well, well. The thing is, I got this. The last question because we only got about 10 more minutes. Um, now, did everybody see the Drewski skit?
Yes,
Everybody seen the Drewski skit?
I
Okay.
loved it. I thought
Oh,
it was funny as
oh,
hell.
oh, 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 not yet, not yet, not yet. I'm gonna go to you first, Izzy. Um, my question for you is, what is your opinion of the skit, and what was the church people wrong um for condemning him
I,
and
lo-
right in general? Go
I
ahead.
love the skit, and I feel like the only reason they mad because he had them hoes down paid. That's the only reason they mad because he had them down to the nitty and the motherfucking gritty. That's the only reason they mad. The only reason they mad because he had them hoes down paid. He wasn't right. Guess what? When you make content and you be funny and this and that, bitch, everybody could get it. Anybody could get it. Even the good old church folk. And at the end of the day, they wouldn't hit dog or holler. If it wasn't hit, they wouldn't have hollered.
Right, right.
Man,
Well, and I think that's the beautiful thing about comedy. It's a funny truths, and it puts a mirror back on you. Uh,
Yeah.
and they have the ability to say things probably that you might be too afraid to even say. So they gonna really take it there. Really, really
That's
take
my problem. I say things that I shouldn't say at the time, and it don't never work out. But shit, sometimes it just come out.
right. And then
Shit,
and then here's the thing: even if people don't like what you say, they at least respect it because
because it
you
be the
said it.
truth.
It can't be like, all right, well, you said it. So, and I'm surprised you didn't do no skit about that. That's I'm surprised you didn't have nothing to say about that. I was
I
gonna say,
almost did, but I didn't because my mom is one of them old church folk,
oh, okay,
aggravating.
okay. All right, same question to you, Love Bug. um, do you think do you think Drewski was wrong? And do you think oh no, what do you think about the skit, and do you think the church folks took it too far as condemning him or trying to cancel him or something like that?
I thought
Like
it was funny.
to me,
Nobody had.
Love Bug,
he
hold on. I got you
he
next, Biggie.
he you said love but
Yeah, I said Love Bug.
oh my fault. I
I
just
got
said
you next.
go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, excuse me. I said I couldn't hear him.
Uh,
So, um, I don't have a heaven or hell to put anybody in, neither does anybody else. But I thought it was funny. It's just the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts.
Facts.
And when people got offended, it's because that's what they were on.
Okay.
And I mean, the day my pastor tell me we ain't leaving until we come up with, I don't care if it's an extra $20, I'm walking away because absolutely not. No, you can't respect that type of stuff. So yeah,
Facts.
it's funny. He did it exactly right too. He
Yep.
put he didn't stop. He checked every box that needed to be checked.
Did.
Okay.
That's why they mad.
And that's why they mad because it was funny to me. I was like, oh, he crazy as
God, Kiki, God cried. I cried in this. You know I Kiki. You know I
couple of
Kiki
times.
and cried because that's right up my alley. I remember one time my church members made me so mad. Look, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Y'all might think I'm lying. I'm gonna hurry up and give y'all this. My daddy side of the family, them heathens, they decided to all of a sudden be like this church family. They got churches and they got all this and that. Baby, let me tell you, I bust in the church with that life song. Look it up, the life song. But the church people. God got up there and sung a solo. God knows I can't sing. Directed it right to them. Guess what, bitch? I've been most hated ever since, and I don't give a shit. Cause guess what?
okay.
You
Okay.
you ever heard that song by Life? Sinners like me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Play that in your church. Walk in your family or heathens and play that in the church house. In their church. Bitch, I bust in there like Suge.
Okay, Boogie. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Izzy. Uh, same question for you, sir.
All right. So the answer to this question, I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, I seen it. Yes, I got no chill anyway. More so of the people being mad at him. Why the hell ain't they mad at the pastors that gave him the ammo to?
Facts.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's
Nice.
the first. That's the first time me and you really agree, sir.
Why ain't they more mad at them motherfuckers? Why are you more mad at Drewski for doing something your pastor did in a funny way?
Facts.
Pastor did it with bad intentions.
Yep.
Okay. 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 Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That's a great question.
Facts.
Mr. No Chill, because you ain't got no chill. Same question, sir.
I'm not a big Drewski fan. Okay, let me be fair and say that I'm
Okay.
not a big Drewski fan. But like Boogie said, how the hell is you mad at Drewski, but not at the man who did it?
Okay.
Because I'm just saying, you gave him ammunition. How you mad at the truth? How
Mm.
you mad that he recreated step by step
Okay.
everything he did, somebody did in real life? And
Yep.
there's a whole video either on YouTube or TikTok where people finding the references that Drewski drew from. They
Yep.
found the big back man in the suit. Okay. They found the fucking man who was swinging through the air on the wires, right?
Yep.
They found everything and tied it to his video. So how is these videos out in real life and y'all mad? Because all I'm saying is a hit dog is gonna holler.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is a whole lot of dogs hollering.
Yep.
Where was this stuff for all the other Christian comedians?
When
Right.
it was
Yep.
real bad intention.
Right? Y'all are just mad that you guys got exposed and you accepted this ignorance. And then
Mm.
when you see somebody else doing the exact same ignorance, now you want to judge. No,
Yep.
don't sweep my porch until you sweep yours first.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Preach.
Ooh.
You
Somebody,
is the originators of there's the
somebody
originators of the
today.
bullshit.
Some no chill preaching today. Okay, I see you.
Is
Uh,
Deacon No Chill? Okay,
my,
Deacon No Chill is telling you before
my
you sweep somebody else's porch, sweep your own. Okay, take care of your bullshit before you come talk to me about my bullshit.
I know that's right.
I agree.
Now let the church say amen.
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 Judge.
Amen. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Well,
Hallelujah.
well, here's my opinion. The thing is, with Drewski, first of all, I thought it was brilliant, how he did it, but he wasn't the first one to do it. As far as comedians been uh, uh, heckling pastors for years. It been in movies and all of. Eddie Murphy did a heckle in Vampire in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I mean, Arsenio Hall, Coming to America. You know, all these, Bernie Mac in Friday. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's just when Drewski did it, it just hit home because he got everything right. He really did his research. Because at first I didn't get him hanging in the air like that, and I'm like, why is he on? And then I seen videos of pastors hang gliding in the.
Yeah, they
I'm
do
like,
that.
oh, that's why he. I said, oh,
Yeah.
They
with the
got the whole
pyro and
free
the
roll in that motherfucking nap.
They
yeah. I'm
do
like,
that in real life.
he did his homework, and so my opinion, the thing is, he did not mock God. He mocked your so-called false prophets. That's what,
Yep.
and that's because nobody needs to know what type of designer that you wearing because some of those people that are in your church is probably dirt poor,
Forty
and
facts.
you feeling that you really sliding your financial success in their face, in my opinion, when you wear those designer clothes and flaunting around in the nice cars and stuff like that. And even if you do have a nice car, why does it need to be brought to church? You can't. What's wrong with you driving a Toyota church? You know what I'm
And my
saying?
thing is, you can drive a nice car to church. You don't have to announce it on the pulpit. That's my thing. You can
Right.
drive what you want. You don't have to get in the car in the pulpit and say you drive this and you drive that.
Exactly.
We know it, nigga. We see it.
Right.
We don't
Exactly.
need a reminder.
I agree with you 110%.
The fuck?
We out here struggling.
Look, on my
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We already see it. We struggling like a motherfucker. We see it, nigga. We don't need a reminder.
So anybody doing this, and because we also have issues, this is also somewhat similar to the activism community too. These activists that love TV camera time, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it out. What's his damn name? Pastor or Reverend Al Sharpton, Mr. Reverend Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Uh, even the young lady who's been popular in her speeches and everything. I think her name is Tamara or Tamara or something like that.
Am I right?
Huh?
No, I know what you're talking about. Oh,
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
the right chick. Yeah.
She's also, and granted, she's written books and stuff like that too. But again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really, and I'm an activist too, but I'm more behind the camera and I'm really doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm really within the community. I'm really holding cops accountable. You're seeing it in real time when I'm recording. It's not a hobby. It's a cool thing to do. It's literally a lifestyle, and there's consequences that come with it. And I've been to jail 4 times, beat every case.
We've had
Like
enough, but we thank you. But some of us have had enough.
I know,
I did.
and
I
not only
rock
that,
that.
and the reason why my
Keep
sister
your foot
says
on
that
the
because she gets worried. You know what I'm saying? Every
Right.
time I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's not a game. My family do really worry about me, and worry about my well being when it comes to me doing that. No,
Excuse me.
no,
I don't mean. Excuse me.
no,
Let me cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but let me cut you off.
yes,
I
ma'am.
seen a post the other day,
Yeah,
and I laugh and I joke and I clown.
yeah.
But the post was protect Jerome Dutch at all costs,
I seen that too.
and it fucked with me.
I seen that too.
It
Hey,
fucked with me.
riding with Bug, so we
Was that
good.
you that posted that? No,
Yeah,
because I can hear him.
It really fucked
I
with
was
me. I'm
tagged.
not gonna lie to you, bro.
Tagged in the.
I love you and I fuck with you and I wouldn't, but that fucked with me mentally
Mm.
because I know where them type of posts come from, so that fucked with me mentally. And I'm not your actual sister, so I could tell you how that would. I understand. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. I'm just saying, like mentally, as a sister or a person that loves you, is that fucked with me because I know what that meant. I know what that entailed. I know what everything that comes with posts like that, if that makes sense. And it fucked
Yeah.
with me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm telling you, like dead ass from me, it fucked with me.
And that
'Cause
was just a post.
Hey,
Like, I know the stuff
it
that
fucked with
happens
me.
with him.
It really fucked with me. Like my whole mental was fucked up for like
yeah.
a little minute. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay, and I appreciate that, and I love you for that. You know, my mother really struggles with that. I know my sister does too, but she has my back. And I know Izzy, I know you got my back too. And I know how, and that's why I say it's a lifestyle, and it was something that I didn't choose. And I really truly mean that. Like I did not choose this. Like it chose me.
And we
And
respect that and we love you for that. But
and
that
I
don't mean we don't worry about you. That don't mean we don't.
sure, for sure. And that's why I take it so seriously. And that's why sometimes I do get a little irritated when um, some of these activists do it for the money, because sometimes they do pay they get paid by attorneys or whatever for recommendations and stuff like that, or they get paid off, or they'll send them an invoice. Hey, when you win this lawsuit, send this to me. You know what I'm saying? Some activists I know do that shit, and I don't think that's right. You know what I'm saying? I do it because I'm supposed to do it, and I don't do it for the money. The money, all I ask for that somebody that I help is help somebody in need too. That's all. That's how you can pay me back. Is help somebody else in need. It doesn't even have to be an activism. Just I don't give a shit if you smiled at somebody. You
I
could
understand that, but I think you also should understand you be having us stress.
Man, it be getting me upset.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm maybe not the person to say it, but I'm gonna just tell you, you be having us stressed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, he knows, girl. He knows.
But
He
he hear
knows.
from you, and you his sister, so he used to it. So maybe he need to hear from me.
I've told
Sure.
him. I've
yeah.
told him. Okay. I've said the things that me and
No, no
KC
chill.
has
Actually, be on the
said.
cop watch with me.
I did. I've gone. And that video has did some numbers. Okay. Me and his video together. But even still, I tell him, hey, I worry about you and I care about you. And because I care, I'm gonna say X, Y, and Z. Because if I didn't care, I wouldn't say a damn thing.
Right.
I'm glad everybody on board. So I'm glad it was brought up tonight. It was on my heart to say something, and I just had to say it.
Hey, didn't I
All
just
righty.
find out about some
No,
shit?
I understand exactly how you feel because
That
the
shit fucked me
calls.
up when I seen that. DJ protect Jerome Dutch DJ at all costs. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up.
I can't even remember who posted that. Who
I
said?
don't even remember either, but I'm telling you, it fucked me up. Like
I
I
think
couldn't even respond.
it was Smokey that I had to look at it again today, and I'm like, oh shit, that was Smokey who did that. You know
Yeah, I fuck with Smokey, but I'm saying if Smokey posted that, it's only because
him.
shit he been hearing is like it just whatever it was, it fucked with me. I'm telling you personally, like as somebody that really fucks with you, like he's not the only one. He wasn't the only one feeling like that. It's just, the dude YK, the dude the bullies made a post about you. You didn't see that?
Who?
YK bullies, the bullies dude. Like that shit fucks with me, bro.
Okay.
And it wasn't a bad post, like saying nothing bad about you. It was just basically saying how basically we gotta protect you. Like as a person that's just scrolling, like and somebody that fuck with you, that fucks me up. Like that it fucks me up for a little minute. Like I'm from the South. Y'all gotta keep that in mind. I'm from the South, where cops do shit like that on the daily and
Yeah.
stuff certain things. So that type of shit with your name attached, nigga, is gonna fuck with me. I
Yeah.
love you in real life. Like that shit fuck with me.
And I
And
love you
Doc,
right back. You know that.
don't do like I said. Don't be doing what you did, nigga. You know
I'm just
me.
saying. Just saying, like I'm not. I'm for everything you doing.
Oh,
I love everything you doing. But certain things fuck with me. Certain posts fuck with me, and I'm honest enough to tell you I love you and it fuck with me, and I need you to just know that like we love you, nigga. Like but you gotta like pick your battles like sometime. And I'm not saying pick your battles. I'm just saying like it scares me to see people saying like we need to protect you, we need to do this and we need to do that. That fucks with my anxiety and everything. I don't think you realize that. If I'm your friend from the outside, imagine what that's doing to your family.
Yeah.
Doc, we ain't picking battles. We fighting them all. I
You
got you.
know?
Whatever you with me, you know I got you back.
Squad.
Yeah.
So do we have any closing moments from
Yes.
DJ K Dot?
So we gotta man, y'all about to get me emotional. Um, thank y'all. And I take everything that y'all say to me very seriously. And I love each and every one of y'all. And and it's one of those situations where it's incredibly hard to explain um, my lifestyle. Um, and it's not on me, it's in me in one of those situations. And it's the only thing The only person that could truly understand is the higher being, and uh, and I thank y'all for y'all support, and I know y'all love me for real, and I love y'all right back for real. And I made peace with it a long time ago. Long-
Unfortunately, we know some of us know that.
I made peace with it a long time ago. If God takes me, then that was supposed to happen, and I'm not afraid. And I want y'all to know that. And
Okay, can we finish on the subject, please? Because
I know my sister. Yeah, I know, and I love y'all.
we
So
love you too, Kevin. That's the point. That's
let's let's
it.
let's have,
That's all. Let's finish up. Let's
let's
wrap it up, please.
okay. Let's have a last word from everybody. We're gonna start with
Sorry,
the
guys.
with the, we're gonna start with the
Where you
co-host.
keep getting all these goddamn hairstyles from?
We're
You just
gonna
go on
start.
the basket, pick one out.
I love you,
I
Izzy.
done
I
took
love you.
the wig off, bro. It's
I
over.
tell you, she got that
Go on
bad.
So,
You just
the
gotta
so
basket,
repeat
pick one
yourself.
out.
okay, last word, final word, love bug. You got 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and go.
Goodbye. Um, I have a great church. You can find the church on Facebook, Soil Shakers. Awesome pastors and apostles. We're not greedy. We're not selfish. We're none of that. So feel free to look us up and then come by and visit one day.
Is it in Denver, Aurora?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. Uh, Izzy, what you got going? Let everybody know what you where they can follow you. You have and let us know your final thoughts. 30 seconds. Go ahead and go.
My name is Izzy. You can follow me at Izzy the Bad or Izzy the Bad, Izzy the Bad or Izzy Bad on any social media. And I would just like to say, thanks to Sister Love Bug because I haven't been to church a lot since I've been in Colorado, but I really been looking for a church home. So I will definitely. She just need to let me know if it's in Denver or Aurora so I could just look it up. But I definitely am looking for a church home. It could be a with me, it could be a mega church, a little church, any kind of church, just somewhere I could go and just give God thanks and praise and be like in the sanctuary, if that makes sense.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. Uh, Boogie, you got 30 seconds. Let the people know what you got coming up and what's going on with you. And you have 30 seconds to give your final thoughts.
DJJ Boogie, aka Miss Tip That Bartender, also known as an assassin, a track assassin DJ. Shout out to the CEO, K. Dot, your favorite side chick, your side chick's favorite DJ. I don't have too much coming up until July. I'm kind of far out booked, and other than minor shit that ain't really, you know. But you can find me on Maurice McWee on Facebook, Instagram DJJ Boogie 1387, TikTok DJJ Boogie 1387, and yeah.
And I
Okay.
think all of us should follow each other.
Absolutely. I agree. Everybody should support everybody. So let's do that. Let's make sure that that happens. We also in the group chat too. So let's make sure we do that. So, Mr. No Chill, you are next. Sir.
Deacon No Chill here with the ending. All right. Make sure that we use proper discernment when we pick our churches and follow our pastors. You know what I mean? Make sure that if the church is not serving you, you remove yourself and find one that will. All
Right.
right. Also, remember, you just, in the words of Project Pat, you just got to keep God first. Okay. All right. And let the haters be your motivators and continue moving forward. That's all I got. And you can follow me on TikTok at Mr. No Chill. Okay. And that's it. I ain't got nothing coming up. And when I do, I'll let y'all know.
Okay. Appreciate you.
I followed you on TikTok.
I know. I follow you too.
Well, this was it. I honestly, I ain't going to cap. I think this is probably one of my favorite episodes. Because we got to speak about some real stuff, and it was a little different, but it still dealt with relationships with the community and the pastor. and the church culture in itself and how we handle those things. Are we being abused? Are we allowing things to happen? I don't know. You gotta be the judge of that. Also, any upcoming young people that want to get in the industry, make sure you please do it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do it for the glitz and glamour and all that type stuff. Really try to help people help find their way to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Come as you are, and really be authentic, because the people ain't stupid. They'll expose you. You know what I'm saying? So, and for the mega church pastors, do better. Hold yourself accountable. Uh,
Yep.
say it's okay to say that you got it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Do better. Be more humble and be more righteous, because at the end of the day, you still got judgment day. You still got to answer the Most High of what you did. And at the end of the day, that's between you and Him. So, on that particular note, thank you guys for being on the conversation. We made it at an hour and 46 minutes. We was only shy of 15 minutes. But at the end of the day, I love each and every one of y'all. Appreciate you guys. You guys can follow me on all platforms: Instagram, DJ K. The Party, obviously on YouTube, Jerome Dutch on my Facebook. So I appreciate you guys being here and listening, and your comments and your opinions matter the most. Appreciate the audience that was here. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. And until next time, next Sunday at 5 p.m. The conversation. Make sure you guys have the conversation. It's your boy DJ K. The Party, and I'm out. One love.
See you, bro. We love you.
Love you, bro. You know I call you every morning.
Love you.